Hi everyone, I'm Sanjana and I have Jonah Lecker with me today to talk about Quora Marketing. Hi Jonah, thanks so much for joining me today.
Hi, Sanjana. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you today on the talk. And to introduce Jonah, Jonah is currently the head of marketing at Q Answers and he's also a Quora expert. That's why I have him here today to talk about Quora Marketing. So I'm going to be asking Jonah everything about Quora Marketing. So stay tuned till the end. Jonah, if you're ready, we can get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So my first question for you is, why do you think Quora is a smart place for marketers?
So, just to give a little background about Quora, Quora is a question and answer platform. People are asking questions and expecting valuable question answers in return.
Yeah.
And Quora sees over 300 million unique visitors every month. So it's really bringing in a lot of traffic. And for marketers, especially in the B2B space, everyone's looking for trust and building credibility with your target audience. And Core is really aiming to provide this content to audiences of companies, and really building as much trust and credibility and authority as possible.
Okay.
Living in an age where question marketing is really relevant. You can see through even Alexa and Siri, people are asking questions to find out information. And if you go on YouTube, you're looking up how to market correctly or how to use this new application. Everyone's asking questions in order to find value. So
Yeah.
what we see in core marketing is this being on the top of the trend where people are really asking questions to find value, and that's what we're trying to prove.
Okay. Got it. And how to use Quora for marketing effectively? Do you have any tips?
Yeah, so one of the most important things that we tell our clients is you need to bring value for something that you really can bring value towards. So that's the most important thing. And then also you're obviously publishing and promoting the content
Yeah.
towards your target audience. You need to find that audience on Quora, and you need to make sure that you are talking to them effectively. Another great thing to keep in mind is 70% of traffic to Quora actually comes from search engines like Google.
Okay.
So people are really searching for things on Google and being brought to Quora because of the high SEO capabilities between the two. So it's really important when you're answering questions, to target the relevant keywords. Any way you can to rank higher for keywords that your seed keywords. That's just gonna equate to a better visibility on Google and bringing you to Quora.
Okay. Okay. And what's the best way to answer a Quora question? Can you break it down for us?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing is understanding who your audience is and how they talk, because at the end of the
Okay.
day, you're going to be in their conversation. You're answering a question from them, and you're going to continue that conversation. So it's really important that you're speaking in their tone of voice, using vocabulary they would use, terms they would use in their professional days. So that's a really important part about answering a question. Another small thing, Quora is very sensitive to content, and they're going to prioritize the content that they see is the best one at the end of the day. So when they see that a company that is does VPN services, and they're answering a question about VPNs, and bringing a lot of value, they're going to rank that question at the highest on that question page. So it's really important to answer questions that you bring value towards, that you're credible in. Yeah, I can even say a
Okay.
couple more smaller things. You want
Sure.
to not answer you want to answer the question with too much fluff. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of want to
Yeah.
answer the question directly. Don't want to add too much unnecessary information. Just really bring both words to, the target of the question.
Okay, I think this answers my next question. I was about to ask if the answer should be short or long. So I
Yeah.
think, if you just cut out the fluff, then what is your thought on this?
Yeah, so I'd say we usually target for over 500, at least the minimum. If you can even get it
Okay.
up to 750 to 1,000, then that's really great. That's just going to show the core algorithm that you're putting a lot more effort into it, and that you really know your
Oh,
stuff. And that's just end up ranking higher on the core question page.
okay. Okay. And what's your advice to including videos and images inside the Quora answers? Is that a
We
good way
highly
to see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
we highly recommend it. We see, click-through rate, conversions for whatever event that, our clients are tracking. Really everything is increased greatly when people, add more visual elements that, can help explain the information, because it is a lot of text. So, watching a quick video or looking at an infographic, all that stuff is really gonna, just help the customer, the user experience, and
Yeah,
propel them
yeah.
forward.
Got it. Got it. And like, what are some tips to create an engaging Quora profile? Could be for a company or for an individual.
Yeah, so it's a really important thing. We tell, we say all the time that, if you're a user on Quora and you just read an amazing answer, we're human. We're naturally going to want to see who answered the question. The first thing you're going to do is go to their profile. So when you go to a profile, the first thing you see is a picture. So you definitely want to keep, a professional picture, but something unique, that gives a little, personality that,
Yeah.
you can understand. It's not like something that you look and you're kind of feel isolated from it. You want it to be a little warm, but definitely
Okay.
professional. And that some other things, you have a summary, so you definitely want to include why you're credible, where you work, or why you're a professional in this topic. On the side, you'll be able to add bio information, where you studied, where you've worked in the past, the interests that you're an expert in. So really all those things, as optimized as possible, is really going to help.
Okay. And is it okay if I represent my company when I answer the question? Let's say I'm talking about my company in the answer. Is it okay to do that? Or does it look very promotional?
No, I mean, a lot of people, say exactly where they're working. Even in their bio, they'll mention, hey, I'm the
Yeah.
product marketing manager for company X. And if you want to check out company
Yeah.
X, feel free to look at our website. Stuff like that is totally fine. There's also business profiles on Quora, so you can even create a profile, just your company, and answer questions from that. And you get even a little verified check. And that
Okay.
just helps also with the, experience for the users, seeing that, the company itself answered the question. And with the verified button, it just adds more credibility and trust.
Okay. Okay. And what about Quora blogs? Like, is it necessary to have a Quora blog to represent your company or an individual?
Yeah, so on Quora, they use, there's topics and spaces. So, you can create a topic about your company, which is, going to include a lot of questions and answers that are, either about the company specifically, or, in the realm of it within the industry. And there's also spaces where, it's question and answer, and some more, content as well. We definitely, encourage companies to create one, and help them optimize it. I wouldn't say it's 100% necessary. Like, if it's not there to
Okay.
start, I wouldn't worry. definitely just want to build your presence by answering questions, gaining followers. And then once you start building that presence, you can go towards, really trying to optimize your space or topic.
Okay, got it. And the most interesting question is, how do you drive website traffic from Quora by answering on Quora?
Yeah, so it's definitely a case by case basis. You don't want to be spammy. There's a lot of privacy policies on Quora about links and promotion. If it's unnecessary, they're gonna do something called collapsing your answer, where they're gonna take your answer away and people aren't gonna be able to see it. So you have to be smart about it. Like they don't care, but you just have to be smart. So if the question is talking about one of your products, it's totally fine to talk about it and say, hey, like if you want to learn more information, feel free to follow this link and learn more. Another unique way of doing it is you can always link your blogs. You can say if you want to read more about this, you can read the blog on our website. That's another way to bring traffic. So you just have to know exactly what the question's about, what your funnel is going to be, what you're targeting, and that's going to be the case by case for the questions. But also, as I said, on your profile, you should definitely be including links to your website, blogs, because people are definitely going to be looking at your profile as you.
Okay. Okay, got it. And what about Quora ads? Are they effective? And what's your take on that?
Yeah, we run Quora ads for clients. We do it ourselves. There's four main types of Quora ads. There's image ad, text ad, promoted answer, and lead generation form, which plays into the image and text ad. I would say the most unique ad for Quora is the promoted answer. The way it works is you can, it doesn't matter if your answer was, ranks third on a question. If you promote your answer, it's going to come up on people's feed with just the question and your answer, not anything else. So it's a great way to have visibility for your answer, and it also looks really natural in the Quora feed. It blends in with all the other questions that are being asked, and all that it shows about it being an advertisement is a small promoted answer, just words in the top left hand corner, and that's really the only indication that it's an ad. So it doesn't jump out at you. It's very natural, native to the feed.
Okay. So I know that you have a Google Chrome extension called QStats. So how does that help marketers?
So yeah, QStats, this is our logo right here.
Okay.
So QStats, so the main problem that we're trying to solve, people are going on Quora, they want to start their presence, but one of the hardest things to do is finding a great question opportunity. There's thousands of questions being asked every day that are relevant to any company or marketer, and it's just knowing where I should invest my time, because time is money. You need to invest your time in answers that are going to bring you the most results. So what QStats does is giving you inbound data that's going to help you save time and effort and really find the questions that are going to help propel you forward the most in your core marketing journey. So for example, one of our newest features is showing the average SEO traffic for every question. So you get to a question page, and you're gonna, QStats is gonna be right there on the right-hand side of the screen, and it's gonna tell you whether there's high traffic, medium traffic, low traffic coming to this question from Google every month. And then if you go even deeper into it, you can click on it, and it'll show you the actual keywords that are ranking for that question on Google. So you're going to see all the keywords people are searching up to find this question. It's going to tell you how much traffic that keyword is getting, and how hard it is to rank for it. Just another great stat that we have is average monthly traffic on Quora. So it's going to show you how many people are searching for that question on Quora per month. So all these things are really helping you, just get as much information as possible. And it's gonna, save you so much time, going to questions that, might not give you the most visibility. Um, yeah. And
Okay,
then I could give you one more little tidbit that's great about Q stats.
definitely.
You can also, a big problem that a lot of Quora marketers have told us was that there's not a great way to save questions and really scale the process of moving forward. Like, you get the question and then what do you do? So what QStats does is you can save questions right on QStats. So you're on a question, you can save it. It'll show you all the stats. And then once you have, a list of your favorite questions that you want to answer, you can either export them into a spreadsheet and you'll have all of the, questions for you. You can email it directly to a writer. And you can even get support from us. You can just click a button called Optimize Your Answer. And we have many services where we will help you, answer the question or start your presence. Yeah.
All right, that's really, really interesting. I think it will be very helpful for marketers who are relying on Quora's, marketing channel to drive traffic. I'll definitely give the QStats link in the description so people can check it out later. But
Yeah.
it was nice talking to you. Before I let you go, I thought we'll do a quick rapid fire.
Sure.
I'll just ask you a series of questions, and you have to give me answers from the top of your mind.
Sure.
Okay, so like, who do you follow the most on LinkedIn?
On LinkedIn, I'd say, someone that consistently puts out great content is Simon Sinek. I really, I love his, the classic why, like asking why.
Yeah.
That's something I love. I just think he, is always bringing great content.
Okay. And what's your favorite book or a podcast?
My favorite book is The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. I think it,
Okay.
combines marketing, social psychology, and it really opened my eyes to, just how things are spread, how, new information or anything really.
Okay. Okay. And what's that one piece of advice you want to give it away to our listeners?
I'd say a piece of advice that I live by is, everyone works really hard. A lot of, it's more that you can, it's not easy to work hard, but everybody can work hard. But what it's going to differentiate you from other people is making a sacrifice. So working hard, but also finding that time. You might have to sacrifice doing something fun. You might have to sacrifice,
Yeah.
Staying later. There's really many sacrifices you take to really take you to the next level. And I think
Got
that's
it.
what separates a lot of people.
Okay. Work hard, but be willing to sacrifice the fun things, or whatever you think is entertaining, so you can spend more time on your work and be successful. That's a great piece of advice. All right, Jonah, so I've exhausted all the questions that I had for you today, and this was absolute fun. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I will give you a LinkedIn profile in the description, and the QStats link in the description as well, so people can connect with you later and check out QStats, and try to install the Chrome extension and try using QStats to optimize their answers. It was nice talking to you, Jonah, and talk to you again.
Yeah, so it's great talking to you. And feel anybody who wants to reach out on LinkedIn, learn more about QStats, learn more about Quora Marketing. We're really happy to help. We have great people at our company.
All right. So yeah, thank you, and talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Jonah.